Why come to the Red Cross to be a board member? I think it's just the satisfaction of knowing that you're making a difference in your community. When a fire breaks out and the Red Cross volunteers are there to go help the families that are in need at that time, just knowing that, as a board member, you try to raise funds to help that mission is something that's very fulfilling.
The Red Cross has always been a part of my life. I learned swimming lessons when I was a child. I grew up in outstate Nebraska, and my hometown used to flood, and the Red Cross would come and help the victims of the flood. Then when my husband and children and I lived in Japan, the Kobe earthquake occurred, and there was the American Red Cross. I thought, what better way could I serve my community than really by being a volunteer of the American Red Cross?
The Red Cross for me is helping people in a moment when their lives have been turned upside down. And it isn't just those very visible events. It's household fires, it's a child drowning, it's someone whose heart is stopped. It's those moments, those very personal disasters that the Red Cross also has a very dramatic connection to. And that's probably affected me more than the traditional image of blood and flood has.
The Heartland Chapter Board is an organization of leaders in our community who care about our mission first and foremost, and then want to help. And they all bring their different talents to the board. There's some of us that are good at fundraising, there's some of us that are good at organizing, there's some of us good at putting the message out. And working together with that group of dynamic people from our community makes a difference.
The Loess Hills Chapter Board, there's about 30 of us, and it's a diverse group.
Well, our chapter is over in Council Bluffs. We have a board of, I believe, about 23 people. Active, we have, we've got some fundraising events that we do, but we have been up until, recently, pretty much focused on Council Bluffs, and I believe it's the 9 counties in southwest Iowa.
I am the chair of the Blood Services Board, and the focus, as the name suggests, is on the blood services side of the Red Cross. It gives us an opportunity to get involved in maintaining blood sponsors, as well as finding new blood sponsors, and increasing the number of donors.
When I first joined the Heartland Board 3 years ago, there were really 3 separate Red Cross boards in our metro area. One was the Heartland Board, one was the Loess Hills Board, and then one was the Blood Services Board. And we knew of each other, we supported each other, but we didn't really work together. And it didn't make sense because we're one Red Cross, we're serving our community.
Well, we're breaking ground, I guess. We think that combining the boards makes a lot of sense.
What I think the Red Cross is doing, it's really returning to its roots. What we're doing now is trying to look at this and say, let's look at one Red Cross. Let's leverage the strengths of all 3 of those boards, helping each other achieve their objectives by bringing them together as one board. We are one Red Cross.
I think we're the only ones doing it right now. I think we're doing this locally. I'm not aware that anyone else is doing it this way.
We are definitely making history. Change for some people can be scary and intimidating. For me, it is exciting, and it's a fresh start in a lot of cases, and I look for the opportunities to do more, to do better, and that's what the Red Cross is all about. That's what this combining of local resources into a bigger board is all about.
By having a joint board, we can work together more closely. We can talk to companies together to help partner with them to be the best that we can be to provide the most and the best services to our community. The American Red Cross is changing. It's changing to meet the demands that we have now. We've had so many different catastrophes and challenges to our society. The Red Cross is here, and it's here to stay.